Recent Call of Duty games have received a lot of hate due to understandable reasons, but the same can be said for the DS games. And as somebody who has been playing these DS games for some time, I'm here to defend them and give you my opinion on why I believe these games not like they ain't like to the level of their superior versions, but there are some versions that I feel like you should try them out. Okay, hello everyone, I'm Sir Elixir, and let's check out Call of Duty DS games, okay, and see why I believe. I'm just gonna speak on those I've played, namely Mobilize, Defiance, and Black Ops. First reason that I hear a lot of people criticize the game about is the controls. Sure, using the stylus for targeting is weird, but just like Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, you get the hang of it and will enjoy it eventually. Thankfully, Defiance and Black Ops added a way to use the buttons for targeting, which is much better than what they use in previous games. For me to defend it is to tell you that NSPs did a great job making use of both screens, because most DS games didn't need a use for dual screens. Games like Castlevania and Mega Man X, ZX to name the list. Like those games, like the second screen, they only used it for the map. While with like Call of Duty, they made a use for it to not keep it as something really weird, okay. And although it is something that is really clunky to use, like the stylus for targeting, but once you get the hang of it, you will get used. Secondly, people criticize the game's AI, cause enemies will just run to their designated area before shooting you, which makes the game easy and hard at the same time. Easy cause if you are fast enough, you can kill them while they are moving to their stop. Like if the enemy has to move to a certain area, and then because you are fast enough to see him running there, if you fast enough, you can shoot him before he even reaches that area. Hard because if you're not careful enough, enemies can kill you easily. Like if you're standing at an area whereby the enemy was supposed to stand there to run it instead there to shoot you, and you didn't notice him, he can kill you easily. But what people fail to see is that even if it is kind of weird, but sometimes if you shoot them while they are running to their designated area, they may stop back and try to shoot you, even if they didn't reach their area. It has happened to me a couple times, although 80% of the time you will see enemies just running to where they're supposed to go at and then shoot you. But you can understand this was supposed to be a trading game, and somebody once compared it to the Nokia games, like the Nokia J2ME Call of Duty games. But what people fail to understand is that those games were 2D. They didn't need a lot of work to be developed. With these games, you can truly see with the story, the graphics, the gameplay, that they criticize a lot of stuff to make these games great, okay. And it showed with the game's AI, okay. And yes, it is bad, but you got all the three games I've played have the best stages for a DS game. Black Ops takes the cake. Each level feels good to look at. The final level was way off the charts. There's this level where you play as this Russian soldier who joined the US after being betrayed. From the start of the level, when you are in the hotel waiting for your target to come, to the end when they betray you, it feels good to look at. Levels like that will make you forget that this is a DS game. Since I haven't played the better versions, I can't speak on the differences to tell you okay, the DS versions are inferior to the home versions, and say what, Black Ops really didn't do a great job trying to match the graphics on the home versions, okay. But the graphics, although not great, but I don't mind them, because I play games not for graphics but for gameplay most of the time. The gun models really look cool, and even the sounds are great. If you've ever played Defiance, you'll know that most gun models in that game really look cool, okay. And Black Ops really looked amazing. It even had a zombie mode, which if you ask me is really amazing. You understand that they were trying to give people who are going to be playing these games on the DS better versions of the home versions, okay. They were trying, and it's better for them to try than to make a game without the same game modes as the home version. I don't want to say a lot. All I can say is to just try them out with all that mindset of Call of Duty games for DS are boring. And I promise all, there's one of them that you will enjoy. Don't come into these games like into playing these games, after like reviewing other people who said these games are boring. Just come into, or even if you watch them, just like, remove that mindset and just come into this as somebody who's like, okay, you know what, let me just try this game out and see if they are really bad. Okay, I promise you, there's one of them which you're going to enjoy. So this is what I'm gonna end it.